Okay, everybody. So welcome back. This is Ian. It's November 3rd, 2022. And in this video, we're going to continue with our Flodesk tutorials, and we're going to look at creating your first landing page using Flodesk. Flodesk makes creating beautiful landing pages really, really super simple. And of course, it's all integrated with your newsletter marketing campaigns, your workflows, your email automations, etc. So we're going to go to Forms right here. And you can see some of my forms here. There's a lot of them. Obviously, we have lots of different campaigns, etc., etc. These are for different niches within our mindful marketplace community. But we're going to go to new forms. And then from this left selector, you're going to select the type of form you want. And you can select a pop-up, which you can embed on a external site, let's say like an HTML page or a WordPress site or a ghost blog or a membership community. Really anything that accepts embeds, you can add a pop-up form to. And that's very useful in my own business because I just get a lot of email subscribers by dint of the pop-ups. I generally don't like pop-ups myself, but starting to add these to different WordPress communities has been really, really a huge boon to our brand and business across the Mindful Marketplace platform. So here are all the different pop-ups that are available. You can see they're all styled a little differently, but I'm not really interested in pop-ups for this tutorial. I'm interested in creating a full page landing page. This is a single solitary page that you're going to actually send all of your traffic to. So if you're running Facebook ads, or you're just, if you're emailing a different list and you want to sell a new product or an event or something like that, you can see how really nice and elegant these are. This would be, sort of hard, heavy lifting for most of us, unless we are web designers by trade. Like if I had to create something like this, with these form fields or something like this, it would be difficult for me because I'm not a designer. But using something like Flodesk makes this very, very simple. You can see all these look really good, and I'll show you how easy it is to start. So we're just going to hit customize it. And then we're going to add a segment. So these are the folks who will be added, or folks who opt into this form will be added to a segment. So I'm going to call this November 3rd, because I'm going to delete this later. This is just for illustrative purposes. But as you can see, if I wanted to like add our enlightened entrepreneur list, that would be 620. That's 625 people already. But that would add another, everyone who opted in or signed up for this new form would have access to that. You can see all the different forms I have here. This is an empath oriented list for people who are spiritually sensitive or self-report themselves as spiritually sensitive. You can see all the different, we have a couple thousand subscribers across a bunch of different, little niches within our mindful marketplace community on Flodesk. But nonetheless, we're just going to stop there. So actually, I don't want that. I just want this one segment. And now all you're going to do is design your landing page. I think I needed to cough there for the better part of the last 5 minutes. So there you have it. All right, so let's just pick an image. And you can change the way it looks. You can take the picture off of mobile. You can add preferences here, right? So you can see you can create different, what do you want to bring into your life? Let's say health and right, so you can just change all these as you see fit. You can also turn off the preferences if you want. So if you don't want people to have to, you can segment your list by dint of these additional, preferences. But we don't really want to do this here. And actually, I don't even want to use that picture because I want to show you. Here are some of the different ways you can style the picture as well. But I want to show you like a real image that would look better with this. So let's find one of our kind of NFT images. So here's an NFT collection. Let's use one of these. All right, and now you can change this to anything you want. All right, I would actually turn these preferences off here, but for the time being, I'm just going to leave them. You can preview the way this looks on a mobile screen or a small screen phone. All right, and you can just play with this as much as you want. You can change the colors and all that good stuff, but you can kind of do that on your own. And now, should we enable double opt-in? It's actually by default, Flodesk has no, which is recommended obviously for conversion. Double opt-in simply means that folks have to actually, opt in. Once they've signed up, they get a second email that confirms they want to be part of the list. Here's where you set your notifications. And that can be helpful in some scenarios and counterproductive in others. Generally, Flodesk is one of a lot of the platforms that you'll sign up for will actually require that, or they want you to do that. Flodesk actually has that disabled by default, or they recommend not using the double opt-in, which is interesting to me. But nonetheless, I generally leave that off. And then here's another really great way of, if you're using their checkouts feature, if you're selling a product, you can redirect once they sign up to an external URL. So let's do that here. So we'll just redirect them to our own website for example purposes, and you're really done, right? So now you can copy your form, or you can view your form live, and there it is, right? So if I sign up for my own list, and let's say I want the health and wealth segment, and I'm going to subscribe, it's going to redirect me in a second. And there you go. All right. So it's really that simple. I did all this in under 10 minutes. And it's really an amazing, elegant, aesthetically beautiful, and really, really fun, intuitive, sort of system to work with. Flodesk is. I really recommend them. And if you're interested in building your list in 2023, or joining our private community of entrepreneurs who are writing books, teaching courses, selling products, and want to learn how to incorporate email marketing, send me an email, mindfulmarketplace@gmail.com, and I'll send you a link to a new private cohort we have coming up in, I think, about a month. So a little bit after Thanksgiving, which is, I believe, the 24th. I think we're going to start this on the 27th or so. So if you're interested in that, let me know. All right. Thanks so much. Teach what you know, do what you love, wake up the world with your work. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Thanks.